Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Big Kid. We back in the building. Let's talk media. You know, Queen T in the building. What's popping? But yeah, we back. We back. Another, you know what I'm saying? Another talk. Let's talk. Well, yeah, we in. It is. Philly 89 in the building. What's good with you, little bro? Glad y'all went here. Just kick back, chilling. Y'all know what it is, man. We in this motherfucker. But how's everybody today? You little bro. Shit, I'm good. Hope everybody good. You know what I mean? But how y'all day went before we get started? Y'all already know the flow open to whatever y'all want to talk about before I get to ranting. But yeah. Got a little something I want to talk about. It ain't nothing major. Just a little something. It's about the Orange Man, but I'm gonna let the flow open for y'all right now. But yeah, that man a motherfucking trip. But yeah, I'm definitely got the flow open for y'all right now. If y'all want to throw something out there, if not, I'm gonna jump right into what I want to talk about real quick. Anybody? But yeah, I got something I want to speak about the Orange Man though. That dude crazy. They say dude tweeted out 70 times before 9 o'clock this morning. Every time I walk past oranges, I think about you. LOL. I don't think about me when it comes to the orange. You got to think about the Orange Man. But I know what you're saying, though, because I'm always calling him the Orange Man. But yeah, buddy ass tweeted out 70 times this morning before 9 o'clock. And he mentioned the weather activist Greta. I can't pronounce her last name, so I'm not going to try to even say it. But y'all know who I'm talking about. She's 16 years old. She's a climate activist with some real serious eyes, though. Her eyes are serious. It's like her. She got some serious eyes to me, though. Like that stands out from that little girl. But he tweeted about her, and I'll be telling people if y'all want to see some hypocrite shit, tweet a Harley, big time, big facts. But yeah, I see it like this. Okay, doing these hearings that they just had on them, you know what I'm saying, for the impeachment thing. Somebody mentioned his son, which, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like that was right either, though. So that part I got to agree with them on right there. Like, you don't pour nobody's children into nothing, especially in politics. But they mentioned his son during the hearings. The Republicans had a fit. He had a fit. Now, understandable. You're not supposed to bring that man's children into none of, well, his youngest child anyway, because his other ones are already in politics. They work for him. But his youngest son, yeah, he's definitely off limits, and I agree to that. But what gives him the right to tweet and talk about Greta when she's a child? She's 16. It sounds like hypocrisy to me. He's been a real hypocrite. Like it's okay for you to tweet about her and then say that she just needs to go out to the movies with her friends. Be right back for sure. But she need to go to the movies and chill. And go to the movies with her friends and then chill, Greta, chill. Now, a lot of people might not have read into that. I read into it. Chill, Greta, chill. She's about climate. Chill, Greta, chill. Like, wow. I don't feel that was right, but I just had to get that out the way, though. Because y'all, like I told you, I follow politics, and I just felt like that was real fucked up. The game just stepped out the bushes. That's what's popping. What's good with you, broski? Glad you in the building. But I know you weren't too far, though. Like I say, you keep the perimeter secure, my man. But you know, the floor is open to y'all. You know what I mean? Whatever y'all want to talk about. Whether it just be lollygagging, politics, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, but dude, his ass be wilding. His ass be wilding though. Like this dude here. And at the end of the day though, have y'all ever wondered what Buddy legacy gonna look like though? Like when you got in there, what the fuck did you accomplish type shit though? What can they even say that man accomplished though? At least every other president accomplished something though, including Bush 1 and Bush 2. They accomplished something. And I'm serious when I say that shit. Cause old man Bush say toward a new world order. Guess what? We in that new world order. And whether it's good or bad, he accomplished something. We know what he accomplished. Lil Bush say he gonna get up in this motherfucker and do what the fuck he want to. Guess what? He got an office to do what the fuck he want to. He accomplished something. This dude right here though, but what did he accomplish though? Like period. Because Bush 1 and Bush 2 signed some bills, you know what I'm saying, benefit everybody. At least 1 or 2, so we can't get him that credit. But this dude, what has he accomplished besides dividing people even more than what they was? And to me, that's not an accomplishment at all, though. That's a failure. So, yeah, that part. So, I want y'all opinions, and we ain't got to stay on that politics shit. We could jump off into something else, like I said, though. I just needed to throw that shit out there. Cause I'm just wondering what the fuck this dude legacy gonna be like. And if they give him a library, they bogus as hell, which they always say, well, we gotta give him a library. No, you don't. No, you don't. He ain't earn it. Fuck, you gonna go up in there and learn hate. It is what it is, though. But yeah. But like I say, y'all, the floor open to y'all. If y'all wanna, talk about something, we can talk about something. Because if not, I'm gonna switch the subject to something else though. And ask y'all what y'all think about that shit that happened in Jersey City with them 2 people going to open up on them people like that. I knew about it, you know what I'm saying? I think it happened day before yesterday, but I ain't too much want to speak on it. I want to get some more details, which I don't believe everything they say though, because it's more to it. It's always more to it than meets the eye. The news ain't gonna never tell you the real deal. You gotta look at that shit and decipher that shit for yourself. Look these people up and get a background on them, get a feel for what the fuck they was down with, what their causes was, what they contribute to, who they was following, stuff like that. You got to do that type of research before you can be like, well, the news said. Fuck what the news said. Decipher that shit for yourself. I do. Because them motherfuckers can't just sit up and tell me any motherfucking thing and I'm going to sit there and believe that shit. That should be trash. So, like I say, the floor open to y'all. I know it takes some time, a few seconds, you know what I'm saying, a minute or two. Type in what you got to say. But yeah. TT Love in the building. Hello, everyone. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Glad you joined us. But yeah, I just want to know what y'all think about that shooting in Jersey City, though. I just think that's some bullshit, and I really do think that it's more to it than meets the eye. Because, yeah, they focus on that big time though, and then it was 2 people. It was 2 people, a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? Minority African Americans slid up in there and just opened fire according to the news, but I just heard about that shit. Yeah. I think it's more to it than that though. Like they say, oh, they did it and opened up this and did that, but they end up getting killed. And the majority of the time when stuff like that happens, though, it's not done by minorities. It's done by supremacies. So yeah. And I'm looking like, okay, it took y'all to ram a truck through a building to take them out. But the one dude, you know what I'm saying, about a year or two ago, and they took him in alive. And I'm like, wow, it's crazy. The shit that just happened with Walmart with these shootings. It's more, well, I'm gonna just get to the point because I ain't gonna just stick like that. It's more to it. I'm watching it now. I'm talking about it now. Yeah, you know, I was just up there watching a minute ago before I stepped down here. But it's more to it with this shit, what they talking about. Everybody shooting up shit and all this and all that, though. It's more than meets the eye to that shit, though. You don't just wake up in the morning, man, and say, I'm gonna just go shoot it and kill everybody, though. It's this thing that I've always known about. Well, not always, but for over the last decade and a half, maybe a little bit more, give or take a year, I've kind of kept my eye on this thing that's called I gotta get the exact name for it because I don't want to mess it up. MK Ultra and mind control shit. Well, you know, they give you this word that you click and you just snap the fuck out, and then they give you a safety word that brings you back and you don't know shit. But a lot of these shootings is some bullshit. I'm calling them black bag operations for the simple fact you don't just wake up in the morning and just say, I'm gonna go kill 14, 15 or more people than that. That's a form of genocide, number one. And number two, they attacking people gun rights and all that because they looking at it like this. The majority of minorities, you know, got records of that, which ain't true. It's not true. You go do look at research and do studies yourself, you'll see it's not just minorities that has that. It's a lot of mixture of everyone who has bad backgrounds. And they selling guns here and there though, and then they dropping guns off in different neighborhoods, crates of them just for people to get them. And then when they go shoot up something, it's more to it than meets the eye though, like I said though. Because I haven't seen, besides that, I haven't seen one and I'm not gonna say minorities, I'm gonna say African Americans on this one. Y'all know I ain't racing, it's just facts, it's public knowledge is out there. But with African Americans, that's not something we do. We don't waste bullets. I like that. And I'm not saying them people's lives was a waste, but we just don't go out and do mass shootings. It's more to it than what we're being told. So yeah, that's why they are doing it. They are trying to take the guns away and establish martial law. Oh yeah, the martial law is definitely coming. And they taking, you know, pages from other countries in this sense on where they look at how other countries handle that shit and all that. Because in countries, they will just come out and blast your ass, period. But over here, you can't do that because we got this thing known as human rights and civil rights violations, and you can get, you know, in trouble for that shit for, you know, what is it called? Crimes against humanity. Always with this world today and the way it's being ran. Yeah. And y'all, and I ain't got nothing against seniors. I don't. My mom's a senior. You know what I mean? Some of my aunts is seniors. And I'm sure y'all got seniors in y'all family. But how can you continue to let seniors run countries and all this stuff like this? I don't understand it though. You literally have to be a certain age to be a head of state, a president, if you will, a prime minister or whatever. You literally have to be a certain age to do this. And it's like, how can you allow the seniors to continue to run things though, and they out of tune with what's going on in the world, period though? If you get people in the age demographics, I say it like this, since you want to put an age to it, from the age demographics of age 30 years old to age 50, and let them put their heads in the race and run and see what's going on, because they have more input into what's going on in society nowadays than these things that they put out there. So it is what it is, y'all. For real, for real. Big ups to the gang back in the building. Guess the perimeter is secure. Rolling, cooking nuggets and fries. Be right back. Get your grub on, family. But yeah, this shit is like super duper wow. Big facts, big facts. For real, baby, big facts. But we got all these older people running it though. And like I say, y'all know I'm not racist in no shape, form, or fashion. I ain't got time for that shit. We had two people with African blood in them, or minority blood, but we ain't gonna get into the other. We're gonna just rock with Barry right quick. Barry Obama, we're gonna rock with him. But you put him up in there, y'all seen how it went. It went smooth for him. He didn't get in no scandals. And I'm not finna get into this shit. We talked about that already, but he ain't getting no scandals. But you keep putting these older European guys in charge, though. Number one, what do they have to bring to the table, though, besides what they know about other Europeans, though? Barry knew both sides, though. His mom was European. For real. Mom was a European woman. So he had the best of both worlds. He could see, you know what I'm saying? He ain't just on the outside looking in, though. He's standing in the window sill, looking out and in at the same time. So that was a plus. Eva in the building. Oh, Eva in the building. What's popping? What's popping, sis? But yeah, we had him in there, and it's like, wow, he did good. And you know what I'm saying, on the surface, because what they was doing behind the scenes, we'll never know. But he did good on the surface. And it's like, okay, cool. The seniors that we did want up in there who really had something to bring to the table, though, they pushed them to the side. And I'm going to give you a name and throw it out there because I'm still a supporter of this man, even though he ain't even rocking in this election. Ron Paul would have fixed a whole bunch of stuff. His record was impeccable. And he been telling us for, like I say, the last 35, maybe 37 years, what the fuck was coming in the future. He was telling you how to fix the economy, telling you how to deal with other countries without bullying them. And first thing they say, old crazy Uncle Ron Paul is crazy, blah, blah, blah. But the Post was saying that he was doing good, though. They took the spotlight off him. Wasn't getting him enough to look at. He took the Twitter, he took the YouTube and everything, though. And everybody was gravitating from the news headlines and everything and really paying him some attention, though. And they kicked him to the curb, though. If y'all think I'm playing, after this is done, y'all can go and research Ron Paul, the beginning of his career, all the way up until the end of his career. And y'all see, if we'd had him, would have been had brought back some of the old ways what made us great. You know what I mean? As an entire species, fuck a country as a species. Because there's some animals that's smarter than we are, though, but they don't want to tell us that either. But it is what it is, though, because it's being smart and cunning on going to hunt. I'm gonna just say it like that. When it comes to animals, the pack mentality when they hunt, it takes some smart shit to do that, though. With us, we want to be the one who shoot the kill shot to kill something. The animals, they don't give a fuck long as they take it down and everybody get their portion. You know what I mean? Just throwing that out there, y'all. No black person can be racist. Racist man having power to control economics, another culture of people. Facts. Big facts. For real. Definitely gonna give you big facts on that, broski. Real talk. Yeah, he was a beast at his game. Yeah. Like I say, I know little things about Obama, you know what I'm saying, like far as his background, but far as him just popping out and going from being a junior senator to being the president of the United States, that's a big accomplishment. I'll never take that from that man, even though, you know what I'm saying, I'm one of the ones, I want a big supporter of his. I ain't vote for him. I don't know you. I don't know what the fuck you're about, your politics. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. But with Ron Paul, I know his politics. For real. So, CT Love say, preach, gang. I mean, in that order, that's why I say big ups to that, though, because that's a fact. We don't control shit. And any little money we make, though, we go give it right back to them. For real. We give it back to big business. There's none of us who own big business. We work for big business, but we don't own that shit. Even if you think you got a stake in that or some stock, you're not part owner, because at any time, though, they could vote you out, give you your severance projects and tell you to move the fuck around and fill that slot with one of their own. And when I say one of their own, that's the ones who got money. And it is what it is on that shit. But that man had never had a chance. With Bernie Sanders, y'all, I look at it like this. Bernie Sanders stands for a lot of good things, though, but he's not presidential material, in my opinion. They look at him too much like a revolutionary, a communist, if you will. And with me, I don't agree with them. Like I said, I think he stand for some good shit. But being president, I don't see that shit. For real. Like Kamala Harris, I think she dropped out though. I knew that was coming. She wasn't getting enough spotlight. She was basically going in reverse on a bunch of shit she said though, and all that type of shit though. I figure like this: if we can get these real ones, hold on, I'm gonna stop myself because I gotta read this comment. Anyone can have hate in their heart, anybody. But if we get somebody in office who stick what the fuck they say that they running for, well, if I go in office, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do blah blah blah. Okay, if you're gonna do all this when you get up and then do that shit, at least start and show us you trying though. Because some of the shit you say we know is impossible for you to do. But for the shit that we know is possible and gave us a reason to vote for, why the fuck they ain't even trying it though? Obama made good on his promise when he said change is coming. He didn't tell us what kind of change. On the real, he did. He just said change is coming. Trump went up in there, the orange man, talking about make America great again. But he didn't say for who. He just kept saying make America great again, though. Told y'all gotta pay attention to they logos, they headlines and shit like that, though. And then they fucking titles on make America great again. Change is coming. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. What? He ain't say yes, we can. And what we gonna do? Yes, we can. We gonna do this because yes, we can. He didn't say they said yes, we can. And he kept it moving. Thanks, TT. I don't want to leave. It's good. But yeah, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh, let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back. I told you I ain't trying to miss nothing. I gotta get on the road. Hope you're live when I get home. Hopefully we should be here, but I'm gonna sneak another one in. As I say, I keep trying to do some early ones so I catch everybody. Please, gang, be safe. Eva, anyone can have hate in their heart. Thanks, TT. I don't want to leave. It's good. Thanks, T. Ran out of the room. Well, yeah. They slogans. That's the word I was looking for. They slogans. A slogan of yes, we can. But yes, we can. What? Yes, we can be president. Yeah, if they allow us to. Make America great again. Then you got to ask yourself, make America great for who? Because since the orange man been up in there, though, it's been worse for everybody. If you don't work for Wall Street or a Fortune 500 company, and you ain't about big business, dude don't want to have shit to do. And he definitely don't want to have nothing to do with minorities, period, though. Y'all see the one lady, Omarosa, when she was working for him, she did not last long. Remember, they was big friends and all this while she was there. Soon as she left, he got to talking grimy about it. Then she tried to, tell some of the shit that was going on. When the last time y'all heard from Omarosa? He put her ass on ice. And that's real talk. Like I say, shit like that. Only reason I talk about politics and bring it up, you know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all might not be into that type of shit, though. Y'all might be into some, some other type of things, you know what I'm saying? As far as, people getting together like Black Lives Matter. I keep on saying that they should change their slogan and just call it All Lives Matter. For real. All lives matter, not just black lives, not just white lives. Oh man, not just African American lives, not just European lives, not just Asian lives, not just Native American lives. You know what I'm saying? Cambodian lives, Somalian lives, Eritrean lives. All that matters, y'all. Not just black lives. All lives should matter, for real. But I understand where they're coming from when they say Black Lives Matter due to the fact of the police, popping and killing people just like it ain't nothing. But all lives should matter, though, for real. But we'll never be able to rise above nothing as a people as long as we got people like him that try to divide us and keep us separated from each other, and keep us separated from each other. Because the only way everybody's going to make it to the promised land or to the mountaintop, in the words of Dr. King, is if we do it together. It shouldn't have to be a line where you got to stand behind somebody and wait your turn. It should be a line that goes across. There's two types of lines that you can make. You can make one with somebody standing in front of me and somebody standing in back of me. I don't want to be in that line. I want to be in this line where it goes across. That way, as we walk forward, we all make it together, though. Real. But without a line like that, though, we ain't going to be able to do it, because always going to be that dude in front of us to always tell us, because like a president is the head of a line, if you will. And I'm going to use it in this term. He's the head of a line. So if he's in front of us and we can't see what he see right away, he could turn around and tell us anything going on. And guess what? Majority of us going to believe, you know what? He just said that this happened. Why? Because he's at the front of the line and he claimed he's seen something that he didn't see. And then everybody's in a state of panic. I don't understand why we got presidents anyway, though. We don't need nobody to run us, tell us what to do. We know right from wrong ourselves. We covered this part with the land that is free and a home of the brave. Who's free here? Who's free? Y'all name me one ethnicity group of our species that's free. And I'm serious when I say that, though. We can't say Europeans is free. They have more freedom than we do, but they're not free. As long as they got somebody telling them what to do, you're not free. The home of the brave. Who's brave? Brave enough for what? What? Ain't nobody brave enough to get up to the podium and tell us, we live in a world of secret societies, allegedly. You know what I mean? Nobody's willing to do that. That wasn't for us at all. At all. But we can't do nothing as long as we got somebody always telling us what to do. Signing bills into legislation that we all don't agree to. Like, wow. How? You started the public assistance thing to help people and all this, though. But at the same time, you claim you helping people, though, you're disadvantaging people at the same time. And I'm not saying with that, because that definitely helps everybody. We all been a part of it. If we haven't, we know somebody who have. But if you're going to take this away and not build a job that's, people are skilled in to do, and you looking them over due to the fact of their backgrounds, they skin colors and shit like that, though. Because if you committed a crime and you got locked up for it and they gave you a certain amount of time where you got that out the way, though, that's called your debt is paid to society. That should never be held against you. They don't give a fuck about that at all. Land of the slaves and a home of the cowards. Facts. Every time we rise up, what they do, send somebody in to try to take us down, though. Or they use what's known to me, and this for educational purposes, YouTube, they use what's known to me as a house nigga. Always send our own in to infiltrate us. Like, for real, for real. Always. It's down in history. And me personally, I'm going to start with Malcolm. The government set it up where they can hit Malcolm and had people close enough where they can hit him. They got the job done. The government got in Jesse ear. Jesse got Martin killed. If y'all think I'm playing, go really research and do your history, though. He didn't do it himself. He wasn't a big brain behind that shit, but he definitely played a part in that shit, though. On the real, he did. Shit off with their head. Facts. For real. Been that way for decades. It's basically been that way since they first allegedly brought the first slave up over here, though. Because remember, it was that one that said this, and I quote, because I ain't going to call no names because I don't know who said it, but then I quote because I heard this throughout my lifespan. It was some that's known as house niggas, that when the slave owner or whatever got to saying, I'm sick, and got that one, oh, we sick, master. Wow. Or, he not out there working, boss. I'm making a joke with that one, though, because that came from life, but I got to throw it out in that term like that. Hey, boss, he ain't working. TT, you know what I'm talking about, baby. It's shit like that these dudes was doing. They always had us to infiltrate ourselves, though. We can't with each other first. And I'm not just saying with my culture, with everybody. It's intelligent Europeans, it's intelligent African Americans, it's intelligent Asians, and so forth, that want to do something to help each other build and get to a higher platform than what they are. But at the same time, we got the ones who Fuck him. I didn't come up with this idea, so I'm gonna make it where it don't work. I'm gonna throw a wrench in the machine. Wow. What they did to Malcolm X and Martin Luther King was downright cowardly. Big facts. TT say facts, facts too, Philly, for real. Big facts. It was coward move. Couldn't do it yourself. Cause my personal opinion, and this is not a fact, but it's just my personal opinion from the history that I know of Malcolm. Malcolm joined something that he thought was righteous. And as he sat there and absorbed the knowledge that he needed to absorb, he noticed that, it's flaws all through here. We calling this man honorable this and honorable that. And at the same time, he's foul behind the scenes is the way Malcolm took it. Malcolm too much didn't go against him. Malcolm stepped away after they suspended him and then just told him, sit the fuck down. Malcolm say, fuck it, I'm not going to sit down, but I ain't got to be with y'all to get my message across. So he decided to go ahead and tell us, we got to do it for us. Support our business, because anytime you go into a mall, though, and you buy anything up out of the mall and it's just a touch of point on there, anytime you go into a mall, Farrakhan, yeah, definitely has something to do with it. That's why he got Malcolm slot, and now he's running that shit. But anytime you go into a mall, I don't care what mall it is, anytime you go into a mall with outlet stores or anything like that, though, you're not buying from your community. You're supporting big business. And the majority of us who do it, though, is minority. And I'm going to keep that shit 100, y'all, because your parents don't have to go to the malls and get this. They neighborhoods be nice as hell, though, where they have singular stores that be inside malls where they can buy their shit, Saks and so forth. But you go into your neighborhood and your local neighborhood stores and stuff like that, and hoods and stuff like that, your parents don't come by from us, but we go buy from them. And then you got the Middle Easterners that comes over here, open up these little stores, laundromats and so forth, and they rob us. They rob us. They going to buy from places like Sam Club, bringing the stuff back to the store. Now, keep in mind, we all know Sam Club shit be cheap as hell on stock, big commodities. They take it back, put their own price tag on it, and charge the shit out your neighborhood, though. And then you got to look at it like this. They don't even live around in your neighborhood. They live way the fuck out some motherfucking way, man. That's facts. He was brainwashed into it, like most religions. Big facts. Big facts. Damn right, gang. Big facts. See how that, and it falls up under what I be talking about when I say why I don't believe in no religions. I believe in people's beliefs. Like, you could believe what you want to, but don't let somebody tell you what to believe. You decipher and go off that shit for your fucking self. And it's crazy when you see those teachers I gave you. Is what Malcolm saw when he made his trip to Africa. Yeah, because he went over there and he really opened up his eyes, though, and seen all walks of life, far as our species go. And he realized, you know what? We've been blind for so fucking long, or as I say, eyes wide shut type shit, where we think we seeing what we see just because somebody told us this is what we need to see. Until you go see things for yourself, doing your eyes just open up and your whole fucking train of thought just change at that instant. It takes longer for some than it does others, but eventually the ones who seeking truth and seeking a better way tend to find out, like, but this is what I was taught. But saying this over here for myself, though, let me know that this over here that they was teaching me is some straight page bullshit. And taking that money and sending it overseas. Yeah, big time. Opening up them stores, taking the money out of all our communities, though, and send it back over there to them. And then it's like this. You can't go into the ones, the Middle Easterns. I don't have nothing against them. But I'm speaking on what I know as a fact that I fuck with them every day. You can't go in there and tell them, I'm short a little bit on this, I'm short a little bit on that, can I bring it back to you? You got some that's cool enough that fuck with you, tell you, yeah, go ahead, I got you. Then you got the ones, oh, no, my friend, I cannot do that, I'm sorry. Number one, I ain't your friend because my friend would allow me to do this because he trusts me. And you ain't sorry. You just sorry that I didn't have that money to give to your ass for you to fund and do what the fuck you're doing. So it'd be like a big fuck up. But When they go shopping or they step into our stores, if they decide to step into it though, they try to sweet talk and con a motherfucker out. Like, you can't just do that with me. I'm gonna call you on it, man. Y'all don't fuck with us like that. Why should we fuck with y'all like that? But it's always, oh, my friend, my friend. If I was your friend, it wouldn't be no problem. I'm coming this motherfucker with $5-6. Look, let me get a pack of Newport 100s. I got $6. I run the rest back to you, you know what I'm saying? When I slide back through. Oh, I am sorry, my friend. I cannot do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. You ain't sorry. You ain't sorry that you can't do it. You sorry I ain't got the whole thing to get your ass. But it is what it is, though. With us, like some of these side stores, and I ain't saying nothing in a minute, though. And I got to keep it 100, y'all. I'm usually saying the Arabs running the stores. And then if you do got a black person run up in there, though, they gonna play the same role that this motherfucker. Why? Because they're house nigga. Because me, I already said, if I ever decide to work in retail or something like that, and somebody coming there stealing some shit, you think I'm finna chase them? I work at Saks. My last name ain't Saks. I'm not finna chase you for Saks shit. It's not my fucking job description. Took that shit, fuck them. Oh, he's getting away with it, so I work stock. I type on the cash register. I don't have no fucking dummy saying I'm security. I'm not carrying no motherfucking blick on me talking about I need to chase them. I'm not a cop. That's y'all fucking job. And you can also lose your job for not doing that shit though. But a smart person will be like, yeah, go ahead and fire me. I'm gonna sue the fucking pants off y'all ass though. That shit gonna become from being Saks to big KIs. Fuck what you heard. But you know how then they kill people. First thing the cops and all them say, all right, let's just settle it. How the fuck do you give me a big ass bundle of money though? Like I'm gonna forget that you just killed my loved one. No, that ain't how that work. I want to see head roll. For real. I want to see your motherfucking head roll. Get your ass locked the fuck up. Muhammad Noor up in Minnesota. I guess, you know what I'm saying, he had his blick out, got a call that, you know, somebody was being raped. He in his squad car. The people on the phone telling the lady, hey, the cops are already there. Don't go outside. They told her, don't go outside. More than once, recorded it. Use it as evidence and everything. She still go out outside, run up to the police car while they in an alley and some shit like that, though. He blicker, she dies. Muhammad Noor gets, what, 30 years? Then you got a fucking lady cop that just ran up in this man's house while he in his house eating ice cream out in his fucking business. When they killed that man, she got 10 years. We live in a fucked up world, y'all. Awesome. So bad. Hey, grandkids are gonna still need lawyers. I'm telling you, then they grandkids gonna still leave because I ain't stopping as long as I'm breathing. LOL, okay, Philly. But yeah, shit just wow, man. We live in a well, I ain't gonna even say we live in a fucked up world. We live in fucked up times. We do. We live in fucked up times. Cause like I say, this generation that's out there doing their thing and all this though, all of them ain't bad. You got a bunch of bad apples in that bunch though, and them the ones who they parents gave up and didn't give a fuck. Smoke weed with your kids, have a drink with them, club with them. I said this already, but I feel it's worth repeating. Like, what the fuck are your morals and values? Did you give up your goals, this, that, and the other? You feel it, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be my kid's friend and not their parents no more. Get the fuck out of here. I'd rather be your parent than be your fucking friend. Because a parent gonna tell you something that your friends won't. Your friends is there to encourage you to do whatever the fuck y'all gonna do. Your parents there to encourage you to do the right thing and tell you, you know what I'm saying, hey, here's some advice on this bad shit you talking about doing. If your ass get booked after I done gave you advice on not doing this shit though, and you go to jail, don't look for me to come visit. Don't look for me to just send you money here and there though, because I set up there and gave you advice and told you, man, look, that ain't the way you want to go. You did it anyway, and I pay the consequence. I wasn't there when you did that shit, but I did tell you what was right and what was wrong. I got that from the Fresh Prince. LOL. Oh yeah, I remember that episode on the real. But The shit be crazy, y'all. It do. We don't live in a fucked up world. We live in fucked up times with fucked up people. They keep hollering mental illness, mental illness, mental illness. My era of growing up, over half this shit we didn't hear about. I'm not saying it wasn't happening, but we didn't hear about it. It wasn't like a big ass epidemic like it is now, though. Every time we looked on TV, it was something about a DARE program. There to keep your kids off drugs. This, that, and the other. I guess they killed McGruff. Then we had Smokey the fucking Bear that was telling you, you know, you could prevent forest fires. I guess they put his ass down too, though. It's like, wow. Y'all was giving us shit to look forward to and, you know, teaching this message to the kids and all this. Now, vaping killing people. In the beginning, oh, it's better than cigarettes. You know, nicotine level is this and blah, 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 and you ain't got to worry about it. Now, that shit killing you quicker than cigarettes. There's people that's been smoking for 40, 50 fucking years still walking around. Kids started vaping like 2-3 months ago. Now they got respiratory machines or either deceased. Young black girl shot by cops 38 times for mistaken identity. She had to cover her baby that was in the back seat of the car, and that shit set. 38 motherfucking times, that's overkill. Unless them cops had a fucking stick in them guns, though, they unloaded on her, and it had to be at least 3 cops. 2 or 3 cops, but we know it was 2 for sure, but it had at least be 2 or 3 cops to do that shit, unless it was a cop that took his motherfucking mag gun and stuck another motherfucker in there, jagged and hit her again. That shit is sickening. But they ain't talking about the little 16-year-old boy. His last name is Bogg. It's spelled B-O-G-G. 15 years old. Chased the fucking car down. That snatched a little girl in Philadelphia from out of fucking front yard. He chased that motherfucking car for 15 minutes on a fucking bike. Why that ain't in the news? He was a black dude. She was a little European little girl. Why that's not in the news? Why we ain't talking about that? But we'll talk about when, what's the little dude name, in the words of Chappelle, Juicy Smollett. But y'all know what I'm talking about, Jesse Smollett or whatever the fuck his name is, though. This dude is the definition of a house nigga to me. And I'm just calling it how I see it, man. She wasn't even from the state there. That shit's sickening, man. So you heard that one year when Dave Chappelle would call the man, he was like that French actor, Juicy Smollett. The way he laid this out, y'all, and I don't know if y'all seen the Netflix Dave Chappelle shits, but I'm bringing this up not because it was celebrity or not. It's just the way he laid it out with the joke, and it was funny, and it was something serious. He say, number one, you out and below temperature, freezing ass weather while it's still snowing. You're a star worth a couple of $1 million in a fucking hit TV show. You going out at 2-3 in the morning to go get a fucking Subway sandwich. And some motherfuckers run up on you with MAGA hats. Keep in mind, in Chicago, with MAGA hats on, this ain't never no Republican motherfucking state, let alone city. And they, nigga, you know what I'm saying? They gave him a derogatory name, far as him being gay. And remember, he said this part, and this would caught my ear with this joke. Lying ass Jesse. But yeah, this would caught my ear with this part. When he say, hey, you're that nigga from Empire. Number one, if they white supremacists, though, they don't watch black shows. So you know that was a lie. Number two, they was wearing MAGA hats, though. Remember what he said? What the fuck was Kanye West said when it was happening? And by them saying what they said, though, he said, that sound like some shit I would have said. Exactly. Where's all the African Americans that they should be out here protesting and waving? This is an outrage. He said the part that we always thinking, man, by us not saying nothing is our protest, because we know this motherfucker lying, period. They had a meme online about Jesse. It was like Octagon, his career gone. Man, I'm trying to tell you that shit crazy though. But like I say, It's shit like that where these comedians literally be throwing us messages, y'all, on the low, trying to tell us something. Chappelle been one of them. Cat been one of them. I say not so much as DL Hughley in his beginnings, because during his end time when he got tied up and became street DL, I don't fuck with his comedy. He's not funny. But some of the political shit he talk about, yeah, I can roll with him on that. Definitely. That dude, Steve Harvey, can't roll with him. He's the definition of a house nigga. I'm sorry, I gotta keep it 100. Some people call Nick Cannon and say Nick Cannon weak and all this. Me personally, this ain't got nothing to do with the Eminem and his beef. That's some fuck that shit. That shit garbage to me. I don't want to hear about no beef. I think Nick Cannon is a smart ass brother though. I gotta give it to him because Nick Cannon getting his money up. That way, before he turned 40, 50 years old, Nick Cannon can retire. Ain't got to work no more. His kids ain't gonna have to worry about shit. He definitely gonna probably get him out there in the spotlight, but he gonna show him how to get their money like Will showed his 2 kids. But Nick Cannon is a smart ass dude to me. Fuck his raps. Nick Cannon got his own show, number one. Nick Cannon done been in some movies. Nick Cannon done made some motherfucking rap music and all this. But Nick Cannon has hosted a whole bunch of fucking shows though, where Nick Cannon felt like if I could be Nick Cannon, I'll come fuck with y'all. But if I can't be myself, man, fuck y'all. That's why they fired from the one show. He ended up getting a new. Since he leave, and y'all ever notice when Nick Cannon leave from hosting them other shows that they ratings go down? He was letting them know, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me. I'm the one who can reach these people. Y'all can't. But it is what it is. Yeah, Nick got some knowledge big time. That's a smart little brother to me, man. I ain't never said Nick was garbage or nothing like that because I don't listen to his music. I've never heard no Nick Cannon song. But I've seen movies Nick Cannon was in, and I've seen shows Nick Cannon host. I've also seen interviews. Nick Cannon is well-spoken. You could tell he got a mind on his motherfucking shoulders. And if he ain't comfortable with doing some shit, Nick Cannon keep it fucking moving. Then you got on the other hand, and I ain't trying to down Steve Harvey for what he do. Never been a supporter of his. I don't rock with Steve Harvey. Only thing I ever rocked with Steve Harvey on was the Steve Harvey show with Romeo Bullethead and such and such. You know what I mean? I fuck with him on that. He ain't never been funny to me. I always said he was a Richard Pryor knockoff because he kind of favored him, man. Other than that, he's not funny. Sed's not funny to me. DL Hughley wasn't funny to me. The funniest one from the group was Bernie Mac, and he's deceased now. But yeah, that part. Nick needs to buy the nigga alone. Yeah, it'll be right up his alley. Look, and I'm gonna say that loud as hell. Fuck Steve. I agree with that. Fuck Steve. Dude ain't nothing but, like I say, to me, he's a house nigga. And I'm just keeping that shit 100 for educational purposes, YouTube. I mean, I'm not on nothing bogus, but I gotta call it like I said. He's what to me is known as a house nigga. Dude sit up there and he do any and everything they say. He don't publish a Clear House commercial. People be like, oh, he's just making power moves, making money. No, he's any job they tell his ass to take. Look, not what he want to take, what they tell him to take. Hosted Miss America pageant. Y'all know they made him mess up both times that he hosted that shit, or Miss Universe or whatever. Y'all notice both times he messed up. They did that on purpose. Real shit. The second time right there, he just sat up there and told them, they just did it to me again. We know. Why? Because you allow it on the real. You're not funny. Can't shut you down. Sit down. He was the first one to introduce Cat. I give him my stamp. Wait, and I quote, I give him my stamp, end quote. That's what Steve said about him. Cat Williams' motherfucking career skyrocket. Steve felt some type of way. Yeah, he got them parts because he's funny. He's a street cat. We can relate to this dude. Who on here can relate to Steve Harvey? Like, seriously. Any of his jokes or any of that shit. That dude ain't funny. Why y'all think he didn't get a slot as the Kings of Comedy, though? He was the host. I read into it on my own and seen what the fuck I wanted to see with that shit. Oh, here we got the Kings of Comedy, blah, blah, blah. Even when he was telling his little jokes before he introduced the next ones and all that, though. Well, none of that shit fun. Only thing was cool about that he was doing up there, that he was playing some motherfucking oldies music. The only thing I rocked out with in his segment, he trash. I can't lie. Steve Harvey is funny to me, but Bernie Mac still the king of comedy. Big facts. I mean, to each their own, little bro. On the real, you can find him be funny. Me personally, like I said, it's just me. That's my opinion of how I feel about it. I personally don't think nothing about him was funny. Even when he was on the Steve Harvey show, I didn't rock with that show for him. I rocked with that show, goddamn, to see what the fuck Romeo and Bullethead was getting into. Them dudes was basically the show to me, though. And Cedric Entertainer, I don't even fuck with nobody say, man. I mean, well, I ain't gonna say it like that. But when it boils down to it, I definitely will not give him the seal of approval as being funny. That dude's corny as fuck to me. He's been corny to me. DL Hewley jokes ain't never been funny to me. But his politics, on the other hand, that's real different. Just like Chris Rock ain't funny to me. He's not funny to me in no shape, forms, or fashion. And even when he cracked them so-called racial jokes, though, that shit forced. You know he ain't being real with what he say. He just say the shit just so he can get his check and keep it moving. Like I say, more power to you. That's how you get your bread, bro. Get your money. But I ain't got to put my approval or like none of that shit because I just can't fuck with him. See what I'm saying? You watch that show for Bullethead and Rum, them and Lydia. Because remember, Lydia was their goofy sidekick, the little Jewish girl. But Romeo and Bullethead in that show, that show, they was the show to me. And now look, the guy that played Romeo, he gone. We ain't heard nothing that Bullethead did lately. If you see him on any type of thing, though, he a guest star. He playing a criminal or somebody slow or something like that, you know what I mean? But I just can't rock with too much of the shit that they show on television no more. The shit ain't like it used to be. I mean, we used to wake up in the morning on Saturdays, cartoons everywhere. Now you turn the shit on, it's Jack Henner Presents and all. I don't want to know about no fucking animals. If I want to see this shit, I'll turn to goddamn Animal Planet or National Geographic. I don't want to see no animals doing cartoon time. And I'm still a big ass fan of cartoons. Yes, I am a fan, fuck supporter. I'm a fan of cartoons. Because they do shit that we know that can't really happen with animals. You ain't finna see no motherfucking cat bust a mouse in the head with a fucking mallet and he get stars around and shit and keep running. That shit was funny to us growing up. Now you go turn that shit on, man. They be having shows on Disney Channel and on Nickelodeon. And I read into the shit though, where the kids talk back to the parents. And it's like, wow, they teach you how to be mean on there. I read into all that shit, man. It's like, why the fuck is y'all showing my kids this shit? Nobody want to see this fuck shit, man. Oh, well, my brother, what it do? Philly OG, hey there, Queen T. MC, the shitness in the bit of what's good with you, big bro. DL Corny said ain't funny to me either. I watched the Steve Harvey show for Bullethead, Romeo, Vita Regina. Yeah, Levita was funny as hell too. She's still funny in some of the shit I be saying out here. The girls from season 1 and the girls with the curls from season 2. I know you talking about the Romeo love interest. TT Love, what up? Old cartoons look better on high definition, big time. Old cartoons just was the shit, period. We had Woody Woodpecker and his whole bunch with Chili Willy and all them. We had, goddamn it, Tom and Jerry. I'm gonna mention Scooby-Doo, but I ain't like Scooby-Doo. I've never liked that show. That shit was corny as fuck to me. But we had shit like Scooby-Doo, He-Man, the Thundercats, She-Ra. Who else was out there? We had Saturday Supercade, which had basically everything on the Silver Hawks. We had the Mario Brother hour where they showed different characters from the Nintendo shit from back then. Though that shit was the shit. Spectre Gadget, most definitely. I was gonna say Spectre Man too. When it was a little dude, I mean, the man, this ain't being funny. The man literally looked like Bruce Lee. Hold his hand and just saying ready, and man turned into a big giant ass thing. Here's a kicker where they recycled a cartoon too, but a lot of people from my era don't remember. I mean, they can remember this. The ones who ain't from it might not know. Y'all look at this shit called Power Rangers, right? Y'all look at. We actually had Voltron. Voltron is the original Power Rangers. It was a cartoon. 5 motherfucking Megazord ass cats ran together. They fought, and then when the enemy got too powerful, they formed this big ass motherfucking robot, and it's just like Power Rangers. It turned into the exact same robot as the Power Rangers. Power Rangers had this magic sword that they could do like this and it appeared. Guess what? Voltron had the same sword. They recycled that shit. GoBots, G.I. Joe, Pink Panther. Facts. See what I'm saying? Big facts. All them cartoons was some shit that we could watch and we was entertaining, cool with. Now you go turn on this shit, even the recycled ones that they took from our era. The original was always the same. You'll never get another He-Man. Right now, this generation be like, oh, man, that's some fruity shit. You got a swole ass dude and some draws. I say it like this: if you watch wrestling, what's the fucking difference? You got swole ass dudes coming out in draws and boots. What the fuck is the difference? We can't get that now. We have to be politically correct. The fuck out of here, but y'all can show that shit to her. Then I gotta use Chappelle again, because like I say, the man throw that shit out there. I used to love Power Rangers. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I started watching them too, though. For real, though, bro. I was watching that shit for a minute too, because it was a recycled Voltron. That's all it was. But I got to throw it out like Dave Chappelle said, and I'm going to use the same shit he used. And I quote, y'all remember, right, Super Friends? Yeah. When the Justice League and shit, come on, man. I remember all that. Remember even Batman had his own shit. Then they had a Batman Beyond with the little dude, but Bruce Wayne was helping them and shit. All that shit was cool. Dave Chappelle spoke on Sesame Street. And now that he said something, I look at it and I kind of see it in that way. Not because he said, but how he presented his case with it. Big Bird was a giant, big-ass bird walking around, though. We already know that would have been bullshit. It would have been shit everywhere because birds always shit, number one. Number two, yeah, crazy as fuck. But yeah, Big Bird walking around, big dumbass bird on the street. You got Snuffleup against, who was a fucking junkie, a straight up motherfucking heroin addict. Hi, bird, eyes and shit. He nodding off at some more shit. Then they taught you how to be mean, though. Oscar, you're such a grouch. I mean, what Dave Chappelle said. Of course, I'm a fucking grouch. Bitch, I live in a garbage can. You motherfuckers ain't trying to help me. They was teaching people how to be mean. Back then, they was even teaching us about, you know what I'm saying, homosexuality. Ernie and Bert. Two grown-ass men at work, sleep in the same room, though. They do this, them look, they recycled that with a little bit of SpongeBob and Patrick. Both of these grown-ass men. Patrick comes spend the night. Why him and SpongeBob sleep in the same bed, though? Man, that shit crazy. Count. He said he was a pimp. I can see it from that view, too, though. It is what it is, man. They had a 2-hour show called Tex Avery. They used to showcase classic cartoons shows when I was 8 and 9, like Droopy, Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry. And I know exactly what you're talking about, too. Because the Looney Tunes used to be shit, though. And then, remember, they came out with Tiny Toons. It was recycled for the next generation. I always say leave the original alone. Just leave it alone. You got it right the first time. Why fuck with it? Like they said, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. He was a heroin addict. Ernie was gay as hell. Facts. Told them was two grown-ass men. Remember, they even talked about it before, that they work in office buildings in a couple of them episodes. Why y'all sleeping in the same room? Y'all live in a big-ass apartment. Even if y'all is roommates, I'm pretty sure it wasn't just no one fucking bedroom. And why is y'all in the same room? Same thing with SpongeBob. Two grown-ass dudes. SpongeBob work at a fucking restaurant. I don't know what the fuck Patrick do for a living, but when they do close-ups, dude got underarm hair, chest hair, some more shit, though. Why is y'all sleeping in the same fucking bed doing? Why is y'all letting my kids watch this shit? It was what it was, man. I just look at this shit like, damn, y'all ain't easing enough. Y'all just forced it and threw it out in everybody's fucking face, man. It's like, why? At least give these children a chance to grow up, to make their own choices, if that's the fucking route that they're gonna take, though. Don't influence them and force them to do that shit, man. That shit's sick to me. Man, what happened to that, bro? Goni Looney out in Harlem. Them suburbs getting dangerous. I got arrested in Harlem trying to move some work. Shit, you already know they been cracked down on New York. Ain't no disrespect if somebody from New York, but they turn New York into a theme park. It's what it is. For real. Just like Michael from Good Time. Yeah, Michael from Good Time definitely was a fruit. They started him out as being a revolutionary and just pushed him in on as being a fruit. Like, wow. What about the Bozo show? You know, I used to watch Bozo and Cookie. On the real, I used to always want to be one of the contestants on that motherfucker. Let me throw this ball in a bucket and win me some toys and prizes to take home and play with shit. That was a cool ass show though. We know the original Bozo and Cookie passed away and they're replacing them though. But at the same time though, that was a cool ass show though. Cause they weren't teaching you how to hate. They weren't teaching you, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you need to be a homosexual, you need to go wear these type of clothes. They just told you, come on there. And remember, if you hit the 6 buckets, you get $50. Remember, $50 was worth $50 back then on the real. Oh, okay. Harvey Illy. Yeah. I thought you was talking about New York, because I was finna say shit from the shit I seen in New York. They turned that motherfucker into a fucking theme park, man. It's even real dudes from down there that'll tell you, like, man, this shit ain't like it used to be since they bumped them buildings down. That shit crazy. Yeah, I already know what Harvey, Illinois, yeah. Hey, cut. Think about. I missed your point. I'm gonna go back for one to your shit right now, gang. Think about the Sphinx in Egypt. It looked just like the Thundercats lair and Lionel. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The leader of the Thundercats looks into the ever-foreseeing eye. Our cartoon was telling us we didn't know, but our culture, that's why. Big time. And you say he got killed in Harvard? Damn. I didn't know that. But yeah, what you saying too, gang? As far as that pyramid go, all day long. Because remember, they even called it the Eye of Omen inside that sword. Sword of Omen, give me sight beyond sight. Let me see what I need to see. And the man literally looked in there, and there was a fucking cat eye that set up in there. And that had something to do with the all-seeing eye. And maybe it was really a cat eye. That was the all-seeing eye. Because if you think about Egyptians back in the day, though, they used to worship cats. They used to put some cats on a higher level than they fucking people. The pyramids, most definitely, because that played a part in it. Because Mum-Ra used to live in one of the pyramids on the real, casting spells and all types of shit on motherfuckers. Coney Loney was a bro. I didn't even know he got killed though, fam. On the real, big bro, I didn't even know he got killed. Yeah, the Eye-Ra, yeah. But they definitely had it looking like a cat eye. That shit crazy. By definition, yeah. You right. They were showing us all this shit back then, though. It was a lot of hidden meanings in cartoons, though. Like a whole bunch of them. We didn't pick on it then, up on it then, like we picking up on it, you know what I'm saying, now, and probably later in life we picked up on it. But the shit now they just throw out there, it's literally bullshit. What are they teaching the kids? What are they learning? Like, what are they learning? They continuously throw things from the alphabet community in our face. Like I say, there's no disrespect toward them whatsoever, to each their own. Don't throw the shit in my face. This ain't shit I grew up with. This ain't shit I want my kids to grow up with. Then when we try to monitor what our kids watch, though, they start throwing it out everywhere, though. They do. That shit everywhere now. And it's just okay to be that way. And it is okay for them to be there, though. But not as a child. I don't see it like that. At least give these kids a chance to grow up to see this shit, though. We got shit that's right here on YouTube. What they got shows where they teaching your little boys how to put makeup on. Why would my little boy need to put makeup on? This a boy. He got a dangle between his motherfucking legs. You know what I mean? I want grandkids from this motherfucker. Something. Well, excuse me, I ain't gonna say it like that. But I just kind of got in the moment. But I want grandkids from him. You know what I'm saying? No matter who he get with, I want it to be the opposite sex. Keep producing. Keep our bloodline going. Keep this last name rolling. With my daughter, I don't want her to be thinking it's okay. Go put on pants and sag her shit, grabbing her crotch like she a man. Got her chest all out, getting up in dude's face for one of them to knock her ass out to remind her you're still a girl. They just toss the shit all in our face, man. That shit crazy. I'm a tap was Mum-Ra. Yeah. Ra all day long. And you notice every episode, they could not beat that thing. They couldn't beat him. Like he looking at them like y'all motherfuckers is mortals. Either way it go, even if y'all is cat people. And it's like I say, there's the meaning. They might just say how they worship the cats over in Egypt back in the day when we had the pharaohs and stuff. They worship the cats. Them the Thundercats was cats. Mum Ra was Ra, like you just said, Mum Ra. A god, if you will. They couldn't beat him. They tried everything in the book, even down to the last episode when they took it off. They still didn't beat Mum Ra. It didn't happen. Man, we was going to get deep once you really see what I'm saying. All the way to the pyramid that hidden in your state. Yeah. They got that shit hidden everywhere, though. Just like I say with the Roman pillars, though. They got that shit hidden around all the way around the world, though. That should be right in our face. Them little needle point things that's in front of the White House, they got that point on there. If y'all just look at the very top, there's a pyramid. If you look at some of the pillars and how they built around the White House, though, that's Roman structure. They already say that this was the second coming of Rome. The United States is the second coming of Rome. But y'all remember the Roman Empire also fell too. Look at the United States right now, though. During the 80s, well, I'll say the 70s and the 80s, because in the 60s, I ain't gonna lie, we wasn't on shit. We wasn't on shit. We just kept putting our nose to other people's business. 70s and the 80s, though, we was actually known as the protectors of the world. If somebody got in a jam, you literally can call on the United States, and the United States coming because you really called on them help. Now, when they say other countries called on the help, they'll tell you who called them, why they call them. When they get over there, you don't see the people out in the street. Yeah. Keep in mind, the motherfuckers y'all see on TV that be out there greeting the United States people coming. That shit's set up like that. Millions and millions of people live in Iraq. The country of Iraq is the size of the state of California over here. That's the entire country versus one of our states. It's millions that live there, though. Why we only see like 100 people out here allegedly glad to see us being there? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. But when something happened to one of them and they real protesters come out, they flood the fucking streets because why? It is what it is. We call them insurgents. We call them terrorists. How the fuck is you an insurgent in this your country? You live here, you been here your whole fucking life, don't know no well, but you're now labeled an insurgent. That shit is fucking crazy. Rome never had shit. They stole shit. Big facts. Big facts. I ain't taking up for Rome. I'm just saying the United States is the second coming of Rome. What do we do? Well, not us, but in general, what does the government of this country do? Steal and pillar everything. They already went over in the Middle East and robbing people for their oil and their gold. They did. Took their shit. They didn't earn that shit. And then you got motherfuckers like the Saudis. No disrespect to them, though. What I'm going to call it how the fuck I said, and it's just my opinion. The Saudis scared of the United States, as if the United States is scared of the Saudis, though. The United States ain't scared of them like militarily or nothing like that, though. They scared that they'll lose the oil from them because the Saudis, they do their thing when it comes to the oil. So they protect them. The surrounding countries is on some other shit, and the reason the Saudis just scatter the United States for the simple fact the United States don't protect them, the surrounding countries gonna move in. Don't let them know. Y'all ain't tough as y'all think. Y'all only tough because y'all got the U.S. backing y'all. That's how that shit work. They take shit, facts, big facts, little bro. Just like you just put it in bold letters, big facts. We sit around and we go through our everyday life, y'all. We do. We all do. Everyday life. We don't think about like the shit we talking about now. That don't be on our mind 24/7. But when the conversation does come up though and arises though, y'all see how the input is though. It's like we already know what the fuck's going on. On your television, and the key word is tell lies. And they put it in your vision though, to invent it into your psyche. We know what the fuck's really going on though. As soon as we get to standing and rising and going against the motherfucking system though, or against the machine as they call it though, we always got them few motherfuckers that's right there. Well, I like the way it's going. Hey, I'm doing this. Run, they don't think about the effect it's gonna do on their families. Though, if you're in the service and the United States tell you to attack your own, what do you do? If you're in any type of military service, and they tell us to attack our own, which is the National Guard, is what they use that for. Them still soldiers. but they use as in-house guards though. Do you go to your neighborhood where your family live with your comrades and y'all do what the fuck they tell y'all to do, even though you know your family live there? That shit's fucking sickening. Roman soldiers on the American Express car. Big time. Good one. Good one. I didn't even think about that. Good shit, gang. For real, for real. Some of our state flags have Roman numerals. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That's what they did in that so-called war, Operation Iraqi Freedom. My foot. We went over there for the oil. Big time. We went over there for the oil, and they had these this art, because I ain't gonna just say paintings and statues and sculptures, because all that is considered art. They had this art that the world ain't seen in a long ass time though. Now we got it in our possession, and we gave England a cut of that shit though. Y'all know England went in with us for a little while, just for a little while. Why? They want their cut. When they got their cut though, well, England is now pulling out of the war. I guess y'all would. Y'all got y'all cut. Ain't no use to staying here. Y'all got y'all man Tony Blair to lie. Well, just like in the quote Jamie Foxx when they was doing Black Bush on Chappelle again. In the words that George so eloquently put it, we don't know what they have. They didn't say like weapons of mass destruction. They don't know what they have. Far as the gold went, the oil went, and them paints and that where that art, they went over there and took that shit. Operation Iraqi takeover. Man, say it again, little bro. Definitely a takeover. That was some bully shit. Yeah, it is. I woke up like this. Off with the head, man. Facts. But yeah, they definitely went over, man. Look. They went over there and took that. Another example, though. Y'all might know the country because I can't get it offhand right now, though. I'm in the zone. But offhand, though, y'all remember Gaddafi? Muammar Gaddafi? His people ain't never said nothing bad about this man, though, that we heard of until we put it out there. Went over there, killed that man. Why? Not because he was a dictator, he was doing nothing bad. The man wanted to change the money from that American motherfucking money and turn that shit into their own money on the real. What they do? Whack the man. Who was there when it happened, though? Just, you're conveniently there, because fuck a coincidence, you're conveniently there. Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State at the time. She was there the day that he got captured. 1 minute they showing him on TV alive, getting his ass whooped, jolly strong. Hour or two later, they show him in a warehouse dead with a bullet hole in his motherfucking head. And it's like, why? Why? Why we ain't get to hear his side? Y'all already captured him. There wasn't no motherfucking, there wasn't his special forces or nobody did a coup with him. Those was our special forces that we got stationed over there. Just because they don't look like our special forces don't mean they don't work for us. We got special forces and spies in every fucking country around the fucking world, though. I don't give a fuck what country it is. We got them now. And here's another thing. If we went over there to liberate them, why we build bases there? Anywhere the United States step foot on somebody else's land, though, they build a base there. We leave people behind. But according to the United States military period, though, the services period, though, no man is left behind. None. Why we leaving bases there, and we leaving men and women behind over there? Don't they got people over there to do their own security? If we came to liberate them, okay, they liberate. Let them do their own government, their own elections and all that shit. We took exiles from the United States that's from the countries, and we turned them into them people president, though. That's when in the Bible it say something like this, and I'm not going to quote it, but I'm going to say what I think it meant. King shall fall, so false kings shall rise. Modern day time kings are presidents or prime ministers. They took down these people and put their own in there. Them false kings, though, ain't nobody vote for them. Y'all stuck them in there. Y'all stuck them in there. It is what it is, y'all. For real, for real. We went over there to conquer territory for a canal over there, so import and export can transport easier and not go all the way around the continent. Facts. Facts. And look, and with them canals, just like you talking about, ain't no telling what the fuck we importing and exporting, though. They say it's good, though. Man, the United States is down with human trafficking and all that shit, though. Bullshit ain't nothing. For real, do y'all hit research? The United States down with that fuck shit. They're down with that fuck shit. We got dignitaries like literally that sits in fucking office and like oversees a bunch of shit like senators and governors that literally flies to other countries to fuck little boys and little girls. Real talk. Real talk. Them facts. I don't know if y'all remember that case with Chandra Levy. What the fucking Conant or whatever the fuck his name, he killed that girl. Ain't nobody say shit about it. Nothing. We know he did it. We know he did it. He ain't do it personally, but he had it done though. We heard about that story for a minute. They found her body, and that's all they wanted to do was find her body. We ain't had nothing else about that dude and get convicted or nothing, and we knew he was fucking with her. Clinton got him killed. He was about to change the money into Africa. It was going to be bankrupt the U.S. That murder was in the emails. Big time. Big time. That's why they, oh, what happened to all these emails and all this? You had it on a personal server. No, you would. Wow. Using a personal server for emails, doing not the government shit, or where they can try to keep track of the shit. Then you destroy them if you ain't have nothing to hide. If you ain't have nothing to hide, why did you destroy all this shit? Like for real, for real. Good shit on that one, gang. Real talk. I don't know. I think she took the spot. But yeah, that shit just wild as hell though. And it's like, why though? We supposed to be doing all this great shit, all this, that, and the other though. And the whole motherfucking time though, we the ones sitting there shit with receipts for guns. We didn't show both sides to fight each other. Whoever come out as the victor on the other side, or whoever we want to be the victor, we intervene and interject and put some of our own up in there and disguise them as them. I don't know which comedian said it though, but I think it was Cat when they say, y'all go look at the Iraqi uniforms though, that shit look just like ours. When Saddam was in power, and I ain't saying that he was a good dude or nothing like that, but when he was in power though, Saddam had a grip on his country. Just like when any president go up in this motherfucker, they have a grip on this motherfucker. Saddam had a grip over there. We ain't hear about bombers and shit all like that. We ain't hear about, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers taking over whole towns, calling themselves ISIS and all this extra ass shit during the book. And the book and the scriptures even speaks of ISIS and call ISIS by name. For real. But then they say it's just a bunch of people and they come from the States and they go over there and they join this elite ass group and they do this and they do that. Like, man, come on, man. That propaganda shit, some bullshit. So we gonna turn it up. We just getting cool in that order. For real, we ain't even knocked goddamn the top layer of the ice off none of this shit yet. Here's another thing that they try to hide. You remember when we captured Bin Laden, only to find out he was killed a couple of years before 9/11? Yes. I told y'all, all you got to do is just type in Benazir Bhutto / Osama bin Laden. This lady, look, he was already dead when she gave her speech. She's dead. Now they assassinated her on TV. They threw a bomb, a grenade over by where she was, cleared the crowd, and 2 shots was fired inside and killed this woman. She was the first prime minister of Pakistan. But she said it. She said when he was killed, which means the year, where he was killed, and who he was killed by. And it's all before they allegedly caught Buddy. And think about what they said after they allegedly caught him and killed him. We gave him an honorable. Keep in mind, they used the word honorable burial at sea. He just killed almost 4,000 motherfucking people, allegedly. And y'all give him an honorable burial. Y'all send one of the most elite forces up in there allegedly to go get this man. Y'all ain't got no tape measure. Y'all ain't take no blood sample from him. Then take a picture of him and show us that it was him. But when Saddam and his sons got killed, though, y'all showed that shit, then y'all. When Gaddafi got killed, y'all showed that shit, then y'all. And these was heads of fucking country president. This was an alleged so-called terrorist. We couldn't even get a fucking picture or confirmation that that's who the fuck y'all went in there and got, man. Like, for real, for real. Come to find out, my bad. Yeah, that shit crazy, little bro, for real. ISIS is robbed mother in Africa, over 4,000 years old. Painting on the wall shows. There you go. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I know I seen it somewhere. Can't be sure if it was in scripture. I just thought I seen it in scripture. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. But I know ISIS was spoken about before They allegedly got this big ass group of people together taking over cities in different countries and shit. Though, oh, we're ISIS, we're not. I mean, get the fuck out of here. You can't just tell people who paying attention, any motherfucking thing, because I'm paying attention. And what you just said don't coincide with what you showing me, though. I'm gonna ask a lot of questions on the real. And if you can't answer my question, I walk away. Like you're telling me something you can't answer. You telling me some shit you can't even elaborate on. You just telling me some shit because this is what you want me to hear type shit. Nah, not in this lifetime. I'll walk away from that motherfucking bullshit before I allow that shit. For real. But like I say, they rather throw this drama. What the fuck a celebrity doing? Who smashing who? All types of weird ass shit that has nothing to do with our everyday life. Throwing this shit in our face, and this shit sells though, instead of talking about what's important. It's not important to me what the fuck, what's her name? Nene something or another. I don't give a fuck what she wore 2 years ago and then end up winning somewhere else. I don't give a fuck about that shit. How the fuck is that benefiting me or teaching me anything? Or even enlighten me and open up my horizons to this type of shit. I don't give a fuck that the baby beat somebody up in the mall. The motherfucker ran up on him. He got his ass whooped. Simple as that though. But why is you showing me this like I care about that? That's nothing to me. And to me, TMZ is allegedly the feds to me, y'all. This is a fucking gossip show. They got two grown-ass men always sitting in the front and sometimes a lady sitting there. They don't tell you nothing that make you feel good, uplift you, something to benefit you, something like go invest your money into this because this is on a rise. Take a look at it. Only thing they do is, like they say, celebrity gossip. I don't need to see that shit all the time. Don't get it wrong. I watch TMZ here and there. But I don't need to see all the bad bits. How is TMZ always there before the police get there? They stalk these people, go digging through their trash. People on their way to take their kids to daycare. Well, we got Beyonce out here today taking her babies to daycare and doing. And we don't give a fuck what Beyonce doing. Number two, that's some personal shit that she's doing with her kids. That's private time sport. I know she's a celebrity, but damn, can they breathe just a little bit? We don't need to know what she's doing every day. She don't benefit me. I don't listen to her music. I don't buy music. I don't endorse her music. Fuck her. They do it all the time. They the feds to me. Those walls are the scripture in stone. The book is bullshit. And I got to agree with you on that one. I've been said that. Only thing I look up in that book when they talk about the Son of Man, because it's highlighted. And then you got allegedly these people who was there with him always make it sound like they closer to this man than the next one. But the majority of their stories coincide. I follow that somewhat. But the thing that I do follow in that 100% is the book of Revelations, told by a man that allegedly went and seen all this shit. And for him to say he's seen this and he's speaking on what the fuck is really going on right now, though, I get that credit. But as far as that book as a whole, man, I look at that shit like a man wrote this. Period. They never wanted us to get free and go back home. Nah. Once they put them chains on you, they try to keep them on you. You break them shackles, they shoot you. Ain't that's what they do to prisoners and slaves? Once you in the motherfucking shackles and your ass booked, and they don't want you to go nowhere, they make sure you stay there. And as soon as you break the motherfucking shackles off and make a run for it, they put a bullet in your motherfucking head. You ain't going nowhere. I told you, once I got you, you're got. The system. It's the system. And the system can't be a system if it ain't ran by a multitude of people. We was here 4 million years before fake white Jesus. Big time. That's when I be looking like, man, who the fuck is this Jesus character y'all talking about? The Hebrew language didn't even have a fucking J in it. And I like from the old text in Hebrew language, still don't have a J. Where the fuck y'all get Jesus from? And why y'all got this white dude look like he had a nose job, a fucking perm? The dude, goddamn it, shaped up. His lining and his taper is like impeccable. But he comes from the East, from Africa. Why is his hair so straight? Why isn't he dark complected like this alleged book says that he looks? Y'all give us this. Even in the kids' Bible, y'all teach us from a young age. with the pictures. God, a white man that's sitting up on a cloud watching down over us on everything we do. And he created everything, including money, but he always stayed broke and asking us for money in church that we're not even supposed to be in, though. We don't, what we going to church for? Like, I'm not trying to stop nobody from doing it, but why are we going inside a fucking church? It said that the Son of Man taught multitudes outside under the watchful eyes of the Most High, though. Why are we stepping in churches and getting these people our money? Well, the Lord says give 10% of your earnings or whatever you can. Why? He broke. There's the creator of everything. He broke. That ain't mine, y'all. That's George Carlin. For real. I got that from George Carlin. That's another dude that I follow. Like, rest in peace to the great George Carlin. That man was definitely spitting knowledge on motherfucker. Him and Dick Gregory was out of me, though. That's just me. They took them off you. They took them off your hands and feet because the shackles are on the brain. Big time. They ain't trap you inside your own head. For real. I said it on here a few times. I had to literally tear my own fucking brain apart just to rebuild it on my own, though. Because I was taught so many lies in school, on the streets, on television, in books. Like, wow. Wow. This is what y'all implanting in our head for us to get them brainwashing the shit out of us. And you got that shit on the money, on some real shit, broski. Real talk game. Yeah. And not only that, though, all the shit they allegedly taught us to be bullshit, they still doing the shit today. And now they got some shit called No Child Left Behind, though. Even if you ain't smart, we ain't taught you nothing. We're not going to leave you here. We're going to pass you anyway. And you can go out in the world and be a dummy. But the shit you was trying to teach is bullshit. Why the fuck do you got to pledge your allegiance to a fucking flag? This a piece of fucking cloth. No, I pledge my allegiance to the Most High and the Son of Man, though. Why do I got to pledge my allegiance to a fucking flag? This is a piece of cloth. That fucking flag can't get off the fucking wall and feed me. It can't clothe me. I mean, people say you can wrap it around and keep warm. No, you can't. That shit too thin to stop wind, period. It can't feed me, clothe me, pay my bills. None of this shit, though. But I'm supposed to honor a fucking piece of cloth, man. I'll burn that shit. And I wish a motherfucker run up and tell me I can't do that shit, though. I'm going to show them I can burn more than a flag. It's not a threat. That's educational. YouTube is educational person, and it's only a metaphor. But yeah, I'm not finna pledge my allegiance to no shit like that. I'm gonna be able to do that one. That shit dead in a dough. I'm not finna go fight for a country that won't fight for me, let alone help me in any type of fucking way, though. This country sent people through loops just for a meal. And that's sad as fuck, though. When did it become not okay to feed somebody for free? I remember churches, not the restaurant, but actual churches, actually stood for something when it came to that part. Because that preaching shit, like I say, you can learn to book all that shit by your motherfucking self and get a better understanding on your own of what the fuck these motherfuckers telling you, because they skip shit to go to something else to make sure they implant that motherfucking that message inside your cerebral cortex, inside your brain, and have your ass going, oh, you know what? My pastor said this. Fuck your pastor. I ain't saying fuck you for listening to him. Fuck your pastor. Because when your pastor leave, though, your pastor don't live in your neighborhood. I got to look at his car. You can tell who real pastors and who ain't, the ones who passionate about this shit. Because if he driving the same shit you driving, your pastor got a job. Your pastor doing something other than coming in and taking your money. It is what it is. It's the son, not the son. Yeah. Think about it. He is. Hallelujah is science. Think about it. What do the son do for all? Everything reaches for it. The son. Yeah. Yeah. Just like they go to church on Sundays and worship the sun. For real. Sun worship. And the last time I checked, though, The world was allegedly created in 7 days, and on the seventh day he rests. Well, 6 days, and on the seventh rest. The beginning of the week is Sunday, which is the first day of the week. Is when he started. And on the Sabbath, which is Saturday, is where he rested, where you're supposed to give praise and all this stuff. Sun worship was why they going to church on a Sunday, the first day of the week, when I thought it was the last day of the week, though. It's people rather go out and party on a Saturday than sit down and give praise to the Most High and to the Son of Man. And that's some nutty ass shit, though. But we was raised like that. That's the way we was taught, though. Then somebody wrote that punk ass book. He woke me up this morning in that order. In that order. And for some reason, though, that's one of the only planets that we can't get close to. I don't give a fuck what type of motherfucking cameras and rovers and satellites. They could take a picture of that motherfucker from a distance, so they say, allegedly. Can't get close enough to go get no particles or nothing up off them motherfuckers. Anything get close to that shit burns, it'll melt before it even get there. It is nutty. Big facts, little bro. Big facts. All this shit is on some other shit, man. I told you, they tell us what they want us to hear, show us what they want us to see. But when it boiled down to it, it ain't everything that we see or hear ain't appear what it tends to be, though. We all have to sometimes step to the side, like, you know what, let me step out this equation for a minute and decipher this shit for myself. Just because this man told me that this is waffles, I ain't got to believe it's waffles. It might be a pancake that look like a waffle. Get where I'm coming from? But he told me it's a waffle, so I'm going to believe it's a waffle. No. I could take pancake batter and pour it into a waffle maker, and it's still a fucking pancake. Sundown at the beginning of a new day. Big time. Big time. Big time. They saying sunrise is the beginning of a new day. No, it ain't. I believe that same thing you just said, little bro. And I've been thinking that about that shit like that for a long ass time. Like, sunrise. We know the sun, without the sun, nothing in our atmosphere could live. Nothing. Sunset. We know it's time to go home and all this. Because when you get up in the morning, that's not the start of your day. That's to go out to provide. That's still, to me, that's not the start of a day. The start of your day is when you sit down and have time with your family. That's the start of your day. For real. I don't give a fuck what time it is. That's the start of your day. Just like the new year actually begins in spring. Yeah. Why do we have February is the month with the shortest days? But instead of giving us a full month for for Black History Month, they give us the shortest month, though, out of the year. Instead of just giving us a fucking month with 31 days in it. Because to me, every motherfucking day is African American Day. Why? Because I'm African American. I wake up as an African American. I go to sleep as an African American. To live my life as an African American. I get treated like a fucking African American, or a nigga, if you will. All this shit is just set up for they shit, though. For real, for real. And you know, fluoride is used for mind control. That's why, as a kid, they wanted us to brush our teeth 3 to 5 times a day. Yep. I'm finna touch down on that. I'm finna read little bro shit. I'm finna touch down on that, gang, because I got something to say about that shit, too. I don't get it either. Now, I never get it, little bro. But what gang just said right here, did you know fluoride is used for mind control? That's why they told us they want us to brush our teeth 3 to 5 times a day. Big time. Now, with that being said, though, you notice they don't throw that at this generation, though. They did something slick with it. They took the fluoride and put it in the water. Without water, we can't survive. Without a water-based liquid, we can't survive, period. But they tell you on a toothpaste, if you swallow a teaspoonful of fucking toothpaste, which contains fluoride, you have to call the poison lady, because you can get sick. If I can get sick and all that, why the fuck you putting this shit in my water? People drink it, minds and shit crazy. And look, remember, Back then, bottled water, when we was growing up, bottled water wasn't sold like it was now. It wasn't. Now, bottled water shit, if you want to get the good shit, that shit cost damn near $5 a bottle for a bottle about this big. Like, damn. Do I got about water when I got water in the house? Fluoride is in your shit. Oh, we don't put enough in there to hurt anybody. Let's just put it in there because it helps keep the chlorine keeps water clean too, though, but we can't drink that shit. Shit is ridiculous. Exactly why they made kids toothpaste taste so good to them. And that ought to be, bro, on some real shit. Dice in the building. Little bro said it was good, Dice, but yeah, definitely. They give it bubblegum flavor, fruity flavors, all types of shit. And what little kids like to do, though? Little kids like to, if it tastes like gum and candy or something, the first thing they're going to do is eat the shit, swallow it. And then now they sick. Now they're going to blame the parent for neglect and all types of shit. Well, if you're watching your kid, no, if you want to put that poison in my motherfucking kid's shit and then turn it into a fruit flavor and all this, I wouldn't have to worry about this. I'm not finna take the blame for this. I will sue you, motherfucker. That's what they doing now with the tobacco industry and these fucking flavored cigars and shit, though. Well, they do this to market it to the kids, though. But y'all allow them to do this shit. They ain't just start doing this shit been out. Y'all allow them to do it. Let's just come up with more flavors. We can give it to them. If they sue us, we got enough money just to give them some money, and then we'll just keep it moving from there. And they keep on doing this shit, though. Now they got to put the warning labels on all this, then the other. You should have did that shit in the first place. Oh, I know why they didn't do it. Because they knew they was going to lose money, period. Bottled water have more in it than tap water. If you leave Arrowhead water out, it turns to a gel substance. Yeah. That's just like if you run your water. I don't give a fuck. Like, how long you run that shit, though? Is your water supposed to come out clear, crisp, and clean where you could drink the shit, though? Take that shit and put it in a clear glass or a clear cup where you could see through and then hold that shit up to the light. It'd be all types of shit floating around the water. That shit's gross. We're getting the knowledge from the ice people. This is here harvest season. Nothing grows in the cold. So that's why we are eating animal harvest for black is in the summer. Yeah. Philly salute, loved one. Big time. Because, yeah, when the ice covers shit up, though, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. They say keeping things cold helps keep it fresh. They put the water in the motherfucking refrigerators, just like Big Bro Dice just said. They put the water in the refrigerators and freezers to keep that shit cold. It look all good and yummy and thirst quenching and all this shit, though. But as soon as you leave that shit out for a minute, though, you be like, who the fuck poured something in my water? Who switched my shit out? What the fuck is this? You used to be able to walk in a fucking restaurant and get a free fucking cup of water. Excuse me, mind if I get a courtesy cup of water? I ain't no problem. Would you like ice with that? Yeah, sure. Now you walk in the motherfucking restaurant, can I get a cup of water? That'll be 60 cents. That'll be $1. Like, damn, bitch, for some water. I'm thirsty. I ain't come in asking for no soda. If I knew I was gonna pay $1 for this shit, I could have went to the store and just got a juice or a soda. Shit ridiculous. There's a lot more to it than that. Yeah, big facts on the real game. Big facts. It's definitely a lot more to all this shit that they tell us, show us, put out there for us, and it's just a subliminal on what they implant in our heads, though, because they've been trying to teach and throw shit at us for so motherfucking long, though. We just start to believe that shit as kids. But as we get older and our common sense really starts to kick the fuck in, we get to questioning every fucking thing, especially the ones who open their eyes. I'm not gonna walk around my whole fucking life blind, eyes wide shit. I ain't with none of that shit. Cause like I say, if it don't sound right to me, I'm gonna question that shit. If you ain't got the motherfucking right answers, fuck the answer I'm looking for. But if you ain't got the right answer, I'm walking away. Means you don't know what the fuck you talking about, that you just coming with some shit that you've been hearing everybody. I know the same shit that you heard and who you heard it from, because I heard it myself. But if you can't bring me real answers on this shit, man, it's time to walk away. Like, I don't know. I go find another source who's going to tell me what the fuck I need to know. You know what I mean? Tell me what I need to know. Not what I want to know, but what I need to know. Because what I want to know and need to know is two different things. I want to know why people don't sit on toilets like they was made for. But The need to know is better to sit forward on the motherfucker so you can lean back without falling. And that's that. That's just an example, cuz the toilet stool was made for you to sit forward, and the back piece right there is for you to put your paper on or whatever to write. It's just something that I read in a few articles, though. Be right, y'all. I gotta change my phone for sure, little bro. For sure, I'm gonna try to be here because I see we running out of a little battery too. But I'm gonna definitely do another one. But yeah. I read in a few articles and looked up in a few little texts that I seen, and the toilet was made like the back piece where the septic tank was. They say that piece was actually made for you to sit towards that way to put your novelties or whatever, like far as if you writing, to write on it, and you sit that way. But now we know we sit the other way and sit forward so we can lean back. Fuck writing. Who the fuck want to sit on the toilet and write? Exactly. I don't sign any contract with my life without reading the fine print. Laugh my big facts, big bro, on some real shit. Same way. On the red, if I can't read the fine print, because you know some of that shit, they kind of smear that shit where you can't hot. If I can't read that shit, I ain't signing shit. And I'm always hesitant to sign my name on any motherfucking thing anyway without reading it. Man, hold on, let me what you say? This what now? Well, this is basically saying, I don't know what it's I don't want to know what it's basically saying. I don't want to know what the fuck this shit's saying in general, period. Glad I can read. And if something on that shit that I don't understand and I don't feel is right, though, I'll be damn I sign any motherfucking thing, man. Take this shit and bring it back when you can put it in terms that I can understand. Or let me bring some interpreter back who can tell me exactly what the fuck this shit about. Matter of fact, let me take a copy of this with me, because I ain't signing shit. And when I figure out what the fuck it's about, then we can come back and we can discuss this shit for real. Sometimes your best thinking comes from the toilet time. Facts. Because you just sitting there relaxing, having a bowel movement. Ain't nobody disturbed. You can't do nothing but sit there and think. That's it. Like, all right, cool. Even if it's just, you know what I'm saying, something serious or something, you know what I'm saying, not so serious, you're still thinking. This is time to yourself. Ain't nobody finna come fucking with you while you're in the bathroom. This is your time. Wait till you start digging. You're going to smack folks away. Yeah, I told you, before this week up, I still got the Saturday, gang. Watch how I come with what we talked about, with them names that you dropped and the research I done did. Like I told you, I might write it down. If I don't, I'll just put it in my phone. So that way I had talking points on it. Like, I got to this. And this shit right here caught my eye. Damn. Why they don't put this in the motherfucking textbooks? They put the fuck what they want to put in the motherfucking textbook. And like I say, 85% of that shit be trash. It be trash. 15% of be like some shit. Okay, here's a path that I could take to get me going on this. But this shit up over here with this 85% of this garbage, I don't need to know none of that shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do with my life. It ain't gonna help me in life, help my family in life. It ain't gonna help me open people's up unless I tell them, hey, look, this 85% of this shit over here. What I found out, in my own opinion, is bullshit. If you want to go researching and see if it's bullshit for yourself, here you go. For real. Most important thing for us in life is the ability to read. In my opinion, I'm trying to tell you. Because if you can't read, it fuck around and say quicksand over there, and you thinking this ain't got some shit that just got to do with sand. Like, you know, we can go play in the sand quickly and just don't know it's quicksand. You go stand that shit, now your ass buried and can't get out. Nice, you missed a good one. Oh, we ain't done yet, gang. My battery just went down to 7 though. Like I say, y'all know I'm bringing that quote with me down here. But we ain't done yet. It's only 8:09 on my end though. I'm finna charge this motherfucker and come right back down though, cause this conversation, I think we should continue this. Like, seriously, cause the more we talk about this shit, the more shit we can continue to dig up and pull out and try to help each other understand. Cause gang, you just put me on some shit, like I said, and you've been doing it for the last couple of sessions. Some shit that I don't understand, I never even heard of though. Like I say, I ain't the only one who got to talk. I'm a student as well as a teacher, just like everybody in the chat is. I can learn something from everybody up in here, and I feel like I can bring something to the table as well. And I appreciate everybody, like on some real shit. And y'all know it be coming from the heart. I appreciate y'all, man. Ain't nothing but love. I appreciate y'all. Even back in the building, we on our way out. I'm coming back. I'm coming back as soon as this done with. Like I say, it's 8:10 right now on my end though. So in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, all of our times, which it'll be 10:30 on my end. I'm gonna come back down because I know I have a full battery. I'm gonna give me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step back down here. That way I ain't got no reason to move. So, like I say, it'll be 10:30 on my end. So in 2 hours and 20 minutes, because I know the notifications don't be popping out to everybody and shit like that. So 2 hours and 20 minutes, y'all, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to come back and we finish this conversation, even we'll definitely put you up on what's going on. You know what I mean? Unless you watch this and, you know what I'm saying, get in tune to what we did or whatnot. But we definitely put you on if you don't. It's all good. But I'll definitely be back down here in 2 hours and 20 minutes exactly. It'll be 10:30 on my end. And it'll be 9:30 on some of y'all end. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even 11:30 on y'all end. But we definitely going to come out because I want to finish this. This was damn good, y'all. This was damn good. We started out with bullshit politics. Like I say, I'm not trying to touch bases really on nothing on there. Just open up people's eyes to what the fuck is going on. Like basic shit. But this here turned into something special to me, y'all. Real talk. And I appreciate it. Thank everybody from the heart from coming out. Nothing but gratitude. For real. I'll be here. I'll jump in some bushes. That's what's popping. I'm always in here. I just don't speak right off. I like to just watch little bro do his thing. That's what's up, big bro. On the real, that's what's popping. Now, but love with that. But I'm gonna definitely check back in with y'all in a minute though. So salute, peace, one. Y'all be easy, man. See y'all in a few.